Welcome back, ECS Season 6. It's Faze versus Fnatic. We just have Mirage. I have to say, Fnatic looking pretty decent. They could cause some damage here. We feel like Scream, did he have much impact there, Dan? Do you feel like he's something worth talking about? Was he a massive factor for the comeback?
It looked quite difficult for him, but not that he was necessarily struggling performance-wise. It just looked like one of those games where it's just a bit hard to get going, just because of great utility usage or just the other team setting up well, and also maybe an unfamiliarity in how he can make plays with his teammates. Because I mean, we saw that there were some really cool setups called by Fnatic. We saw a lot of cool short pressure and stuff, but it was, I think, a very difficult game. So I think he can do a lot more here.
Just to touch on the Fnatic thread a little bit, with Cloud9 announcing that they've just got rid of Skadoodle at this point, do you feel like there's a chance that they pick up another Fnatic, ex-Fnatic member, bring another Swede into the roster? Do you feel like that's not going to happen?
No.
Get Infinite in there.
Yeah?
Ooh.
Bring him in?
Yeah, get Infinite from Space Station.
That would be interesting.
But I feel like they might be doing that. That could be something.
I want to see new players.
Recently tweeted a picture of an American emoji, a flag. So is that a clue?
Nah,
no.
He's going on holiday, mate.
Yeah?
He's going to Disneyland.
He's
going to Disneyland.
Check out the theme parks here. And I just thought that was an interesting idea. The fact that they're slowly turning that into Fnatic sort of
Hold on a
club,
second. Hold on a second.
What?
Do you remember when Scream was like, everyone was like, oh, what doesn't Cloud9 pick up Scream? And he was like, I would like to play. He's just tweeting basically, I would like to play.
That could be an idea.
Why don't you actually give him a trial now?
Yeah.
Why not?
Maybe that's a thing. Maybe Scream could go there.
I just want to see new players coming up.
Yeah, I don't think in that particular one that we'll see that, maybe. But I feel like they'll go with someone who's more experienced. They don't want to have to train someone how to handle the pressure and all that sort of thing. I feel like they'll bring in an established name at least. That's what I think. Maybe
I don't want a recycling. Although I wouldn't mind seeing a Scream trial just out of curiosity to see how it works.
Just give him the roles he wants. To say like you can actually play whatever Counter-Strike you want. Let's try and bring you back in. One last go with Scream. He's tried plenty of teams recently. We haven't seen much.
Just give him Skadoodle's roles.
Yeah?
Whatever his rival roles were. Because the team, because Cloud9 look like a unit, so I wouldn't want to mess with stuff too much. For wherever they're going at the moment, seems to be good. Sorry, my asthma's trying to kill me.
That's all right.
A little bit. I always leave my pump over there, and then I'll go and get it in a minute. But I think someone just sent in Skadoodle's role as a rifler.
Yeah.
Because Automatic's having great fun with the AWP.
He is. Good to see him looking like he's enjoying Counter-Strike once again. But speaking of Counter-Strike, I guess we talk about this next matchup. It's going to be Cash, I believe. So that would be the next map. Faze, Inferno, sorry. It's going to be Inferno. I forgot my cue cards today. So it is Inferno next. A classic match. Everyone's playing it these days. And Fnatic, we know they've been playing it recently as well. We've actually cast them a few times in Inferno so far. Faze, for me, it's one of their kind of up and down maps. I actually don't really believe in their CT setup too much. I feel like it's a little bit too inconsistent, especially towards our B bomb side. I feel like that's their weakness. It's where Carrigan and Nico normally play together. We'll see how that happens. The game is now live, ladies and gentlemen. Do you guys have any final thoughts on Inferno before we jump into it?
I think it's comfortable for Fnatic. I want to see if we'll see any JW shenanigans in apartments in the CT side, but they're on the T side to kick things off, so I have to wait to see that. Guardian with a flash for second mid to allow them to peek through the window, perhaps. Olafmeister running down mid position. You'll see some players. Oh, that's a nice one from him. Will they even hit? There's two players on the ramp for the T side. Are they going to do anything about this? Perhaps not, because Rain will take their heads away.
Ooh.
That's a lovely flick from him, and Screamer's wondering what has happened to his team. Seriously?
Oh, that's nice. Look at the HP. Do you bet Teal? He's got this.
Well, no bomb.
He's got this.
Struggle.
He's got a smoke, he's got a flash. They're all weak.
He could smoke the ramp off to stop because they're going to try and use the numbers game. See, I'm a pro. I'm basically a pro, Henry.
Basically.
Oh. It's fine, everything's fine.
At this stage, though, he's just fighting to get some money in the bag. There's absolutely no chance.
Got to go before the smoke goes.
He's going to run out of bullets, isn't he?
Oh! Triple peek. Wait, you put one bullet, get them all. Take them all down. And not going to happen, though. Fnatic completely destroyed by the aggressive push of Rain and Olof. Rain, especially this third kill, is absolutely spectacular. P2000 delivering.
That's a sniper's kill.
Yeah.
You're going beyond the person's head, so shooting them as you go past.
Yeah, there you go. And once again, no force buy in the second round. Full eco to get the AKs out on the third, regardless now.
That happened last time to Guardian as well in this round. Just gets dinged immediately by the Glock's long range. Down to 69. They will burst. If they can get a bomb plant, that'd be pretty cool, but they're going to obviously be buying in the following round regardless. Full Glock eco. You would never ever see this. You'd always see at least one PT50 in the past. But the new update has changed things. For those of you that maybe missed it, it's $1,900 if you lose the first round instead of the normal $1,400 that was previous, to lessen the variance and impact of winning a pistol round.
Honestly, I'm really interested in CT sides losing pistol round, because I feel like depending on your decisions, it could increase buy round variance, like first buy round variance.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what they do, whether they go for full ecos in the second force buy. I'm interested to see which way the teams are inclined.
So I feel like you have a stronger force buy second round than you would otherwise. So I'd like to see some teams on the CT side do it, because I feel like you'll have less on your buy round than you would otherwise if you just went for the force buy anyway.
We'll
I need to do the maths.
Oh, Guardian. He get absolutely wrecked at the start, so does Carrigan through the smoke. Olaf will boost himself up the flanks here, but I don't think he's going to find much. Oh, the bomb down, and he gets away, not quite. Oh, he does. I thought he was definitely dead there. 13 HP, 4 on 4, but advantage Fnatic.
Plenty of time though for Fnatic to work this one. They've got 3 smokes left, so they could even use one to bait out some utility. Maybe throw one on CT from Banana, see if they can bait out some utility, but instead it'll be an arch smoke coming in. Nico will take a look at this big gap, and perhaps by design. And that's going to be another frag. That makes things even worse here. So you'd want maybe FaCe to just stack everyone on one site, especially considering that 2 players are so weak, just to save the guns, or to have a good defense should the Ts decide to go to your site. Yeah, however, Rain is left alone.
Doesn't know that they'll do either of that. That's definitely an option, I agree with you, but 30 seconds remaining, might be a bit locked in at this point. Fnatic, though, running out of time. You need to be careful. It's Rain who's certainly capable of finding multiple kills here. Makes a bit of noise in the pit, that might give his position up. The T will try and take him down. Smoke deployed, though, he might be absolutely done for here. So he takes something amazing. But Twist gets him through the wall, and there will be a 4 on 2. They'll just have to save here.
Love those shots. So, good round from Fnatic. See if they can keep it up. Not going down 9-1 this time. Oh well, maybe they will. Who knows?
Yeah, it still could happen.
Yeah. James has his inhaler.
Back in the
Just
game.
put it on the watermelon table.
And
sitting back down.
there will be an AK and an AWP save. Olaf and Guardian so low, couldn't justify going for this one. It's Fnatic. He managed to take down Rain with the wall bang towards the pits. He was ready for a fight, but didn't get a chance to strike. Just Scream gets dropped, and Fnatic on the board. Ooh. So then we might have something here. Takes him down. Just Guardian to survive. Very valuable kill. And the money is wrecked. For FaZe, it's going to be 2-1, but maybe a few more available here. Is this straight up through 2 smokes? There's one at the top as well. There we go.
That looks like a set smoke from Crims. Ooh. Just forcing the gap there. Luring someone in. Oh, it's a missed smoke. Or maybe it's not.
Oh, maybe it's not.
I wondered why it was elevated. It hit a... Oh, wow. That is pretty as pie. Chicken pie, specifically. Lovely flick from Guardian. Oh man, you could just watch his POV all day, couldn't you? Really needed frags for FaZe with 3 pistols along with that AWP. He is everywhere. Now there's a push through apartments from FaZe. Carrigan caught creeping towards B though, so if they can avoid Guardian's AWP, then maybe, just maybe, they can stabilize. Scream has another smoke, can drop up CT. There it is. That will really help things. Oh, will it? Maybe not. No tracers for you, sir.
Somebody stop this man. They're in a 3v2. This is looking really awkward. Can't quite hit the Guardian-esque flicks. ECS will get taken down as well by Guardian. He's working on the ace, and he's not going to be able to get it. Nico will deny Crims though, and they'll pick up the round regardless. Guardian did more than enough. How did he find 4 kills?
That's absolutely sick by him. It's a pretty standard boost towards top and middle to find that first kill, but the shot was not standard at all. Really nice flick down, opens things up, gets to the apartments, gets the second. He's just dictating the pace of the round. Every juncture, he's coming out on top, and the shot through the smoke as well towards the B bomb site was disgusting, but brilliant to watch at the same time. You can see it was like a educated guess on the traces. The shots coming through, takes down Scream, gets 4 kills in total, denied the ace, but his job was done, and he'll get Faze right back in favor here. 3-1, double orb set up for himself and Guardian. Sorry, himself and Olofmeister, I should say, as the double orbs come through. See, double HEs towards the apartments there. It is a force buy for JW, just a deagle. 4 AKs and barely any utility to operate with here in round number 5.
What are you writing down, James?
That Guardian peak. Because I want to look at it in the demo and see, I think Nico boosted him. So I don't know if he was in that corner wall where it pokes out. I just want to see like where he's lining up not to expose himself and how he makes sure he's not exposed and, you know, things like that, and make a little video. So that's a pretty cool peak. Guardian searching for more victims. Spots one in the pit. Don't need to engage that one. Headshot angle. Can be awkward of a sniper. Can pop up from the left or the right. Now you've got more bullets than you. Faze setting up at the back of the site. Interesting, Carrigan's got a molly. I don't know where he could throw it from that position. I want to say it was North who, when an execute would come in, would throw a Molotov into the pool position. So the T's couldn't take that headshot angle. We'll see what Faze choose to do here.
Good on the way in. Olofmeister with the first, and it is a shooting gallery. Quick whip there, but surely recovered. They can't move forwards, they're stuck in the muds. It's the worst game of stuck in the mud. They're trying to force their way through, but Guardian's still getting... Did he get just... He did, didn't he? He just did 2 of them through the smoke.
Yeah, did dirty.
Oh my god.
Hello?
Sorry, I think I broke something.
Yeah, something happened. I think we're okay.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember that time when Guardian was stuck on RV during like a massive slump period, and it's like he didn't care about the game anymore and he's having horrible performances?
Yeah.
So good to see him back, isn't it?
Well, sure. It's great to see one. I want to see it a big semi-final. That's what I want.
Yeah.
The online games are fun, but you need to see it at the stadiums. That's when the hype is real. And he does hit the shot there. Crims and Scream. What is going on here? He's hitting absolutely everything. But there we are, converting the frags. It will be Twist to pick up 1, but that's pretty much all they'll find. As he'll have the M4 now, just looking to find some kills in Faze. Right back. And Dan, we did say 9-1 was possible. It could be happening again.
Yeah. I mean, it's not all Guardian, but a lot of his frags are really impactful. And technically, I would have expected him to get 2 more kills that last round. So, but whatever. 5 AKs back out again, and Fnatic. Will they try to go for a slower pace here? Go for a delayed take on the banana position, or how they opt to handle this? It'll be 3 for B to start with for Faze.
HE's bottom mid. And the smoke bottom banana. See what the T's choose to do. They are on the buy for this round. They've got mollies of their own. Will there be a flashbang? Will there be a take? More grenades from the CTs. A re-smoke of banana and mollies behind it. Look at the exchange of grenades. They're just all throwing money onto a bonfire. And Faze will mostly be comfortable. Their 3rd smoke now, very quickly indeed. And Fnatic force their way through. That's the problem. Olofmeister has a gap, but there's plenty of pre-fire. Does he go towards the logs? He does, but JW's there first and shoots him straight in the face.
Pretty clunky round there from Faze. You can see Carrigan fully committed, blinded his teammate as well, so Olof couldn't even back him up. It was got a bit messy, but still possible with Guardian alive, I would say. Good flashbang deployed. Rain doesn't capitalize upon it. Here's Guardian. Got to go down now as well. This looks like a guaranteed round for Fnatic. 5-on-2, and Rain just holding up to see if any mistakes are made.
That was so cool, watching the exchange of grenades on banana, just because you could see with the way the Molotovs were thrown, the T's didn't want the CTs to be able to push behind their smoke. And likewise, the CTs didn't want the T's to be able to push behind their, or in front of their smoke. And so eventually it looked like the CTs had the final Molotov. And that's when the T's burst through and got the kills, which it's just so cool to see that back and forth. It's evolved so much compared to how it used to be played. And not enough teams try to fight hard enough, I think. I think there's too many teams that just give banana to the CTs too easily.
There you go. They definitely fighted tooth and nail, and we'll see what's going to happen in the next round here. Do we have enough money for Faze? It should be absolutely fine here. We'll have a look. Guardian with the AWP. Olaf and Carrigan will pick one up as well for their side of the map. Guardian maybe looking to get a little more aggressive again, challenge the T-Steps area. And there's JW, who's back on main AWPing role for Fnatic here. Not Twist, who'll pick it up probably in the second half with the double AWP setup, but we'll see how that develops. Incendiary's down towards the underpass at the very start there. And his Olaf not fully committing towards the barrels, but waiting for the first pick.
Not going to outstay his welcome. Knows when he's been beat. Wallbang shot just in case. And they will set up elsewhere. Bruce onto the flower pots, and Fnatic continue their takeoff to the banana position. But now they need to try and establish control elsewhere. Take the eyes away from top mid, although taking anything away from Guardian is proving to be an issue. He has the angle. JW waiting for someone to get curious. But he won't be too curious himself. Guardian has a look, sees what's going on, as he's not watching Boiler. JW close, but not quite. But there we go. They force the CTs back. They're not top mid anymore. And I think they may be quite shy to venture in that direction. So now FaZe have no info towards top mid, and they have no info towards banana.
Nana. Guardian waits. He's been so good, so consistent so far. Doesn't seem to be really anything that can stop him, but he'll actually go and get a whiff. Scream takes full advantage, and the slow creep through the smoke. Surely Rain's going to get one here. Just waiting for it. There it is. The line up, the follow-up, the no trade coming in from Exist, and Rain's just done surely too much.
Oh, goodness. It will come down to the 2 versus 1. Crims is low, though. HE grenade attempt towards the sights, but only 9 seconds on the clock. I don't think he's had much of a chance here. It's going to be Nika to close things out. But for me, that was all Rain. Fantastic work once again. Holding strong, decent crossfires. Fnatic could get nothing done towards the site there. They still have enough to buy, but FaZe continue to hold their strong lead. 6-2 on the CT side here. It's Guardian, of course, still on the AWP. Will they go for a secondary once again? I'm not sure they even have the resources to do so. They did manage to collect it, so Olaf will pick it up. He's got 6 frags to his name. Guardian was 7. It feels like a lot more as they head to challenge the banana area once again. Fnatic, that is.
Goodbye for both sides. Olaf and Guardian now. With the big lasers, the rail guns, if you will. Dan's AWP is called railgun.
Yeah, it is.
3-2 set up for the CTs. Once again, they are passive towards B. Olaf Meister will move into a more aggro position. He has a smoke, so he can try to slow things down. But once again, the push comes in from Fnatic top mid. They've got Scream lurking towards B. So again, it's denial of information for the time being for Fnatic. Twist is likely lining up a smoke grenade that goes beyond Arch. There we go. Now, often you'll see the T's push through this as well. But how do they deal with Guardian? $1 million question. Spots the bomb immediately. Is it a wrap, though, or is it a push towards the A site? That's a question to be answered by FaZe.
What a big push from Crims. To force their way in. That's a lovely shot from Guardian. He's back at it again there from the library position. Taking his presence. No! And that's the bomb on the ground. What a quick shot from him. A 2 versus 4 now for Fnatic, and a bomb recovery mission with 20 seconds. Doesn't look like it's going to be happening here for them, but Scream will at least get another kill in consolation. But it looks like it's over here for them in this round.
With 10 seconds remaining, I'd say that's probably fair, but Scream still going to give it a little bit of a go. He'll get one headshot, but there was no bomb available to him. And it is going to be 7-2, presumably an eco now for Fnatic. Only got the second stage loss bonus to work with there. But this was another beautiful round for Guardian. He really is feeling it today. That shot especially really did shut down the round. That was wonderful. You can see now Fnatic surely take the full eco here, as they do get $2,400 into the next round. So about 2K, that'll be enough, at least for AK's armor and a little bit of utility. Guardian spotted a target toward the T-steps and, of course, converted to a kill.
Scream had a death wish, and his wish was granted. He's got more time to adjust the hair, while the rest of his team play out the Glocks and the one Desert Eagle.
If you had one wish, James, what would it be?
Are those rap lyrics?
What? No, it's just a question.
Just a general question about wishes.
Yeah.
I would wish that I won, I don't know, £60 million.
It's a bit of a boring one, isn't it?
All right.
One of the most creative wish.
Well, I'm not a child, so I don't know.
I admit it's a boring question as well, but
I had
give him something.
a boat that could launch rockets. There we go. I wish I was Guardian.
There we go.
No, I don't wish I was Guardian. I wish I had the skill of Guardian on the server.
There you go.
I want to be me.
That was wild. Look at this. That second one. How is he this fast?
Oh my god. He's having quite a game. Man, it's great to watch.
I would go with Immortality down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, imagine that.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, all of mice are playing with Karrigan here, and Fnatic don't want to give up this banana position. This could be where the round is won and lost potentially, depending on how hard FaZe are willing to challenge for this. All of Meister goes quite close here. They're going to hear that. There's 5 of them standing right there. He's going to push forward. So where's the trade at? There's no trade. They will have nades in their hands. Does he get away with this? Karrigan will come in to try to save him. He goes for the repeats, gets one more. The bomb dropped. The bomb spotted. The flames down as FaZe try to buy time on the B site.
This is a very long rotation for these CTs. Karrigan moving back now. Perfectly timed flashbang, and somehow they're still in the choke point. Fnatic only now moving out, and Karrigan hasn't spotted any road just yet. Exists running to his doom, and this Fnatic push is surely doomed now. JW in the smoke, maybe disoriented, wondering where everybody is. There they are. Somehow they only lose Olaf Mice, but what a lovely flick from him on Banana.
Well, we didn't get 9-1, but we have got 9-2. FaZe looking very efficient there. James would out. That flashbang, the perfectly timed one, that pretty much saved the round because Fnatic were about to push in, had a bit of a window of opportunity, but the flashbang denies absolutely everything. They then pincered from the banana area. Remember, this Fnatic team, it's not exactly a full squad. They're playing with the newly signed Twist and Scream, who's certainly a merc for them this game. They're going to struggle in those really high pressure moments when it's really down to the nuances of the call and whether they go in as a team. If one person's not fully on board, it could fall apart quite quickly. As we'll see CZ and the PP50 here, one Deagle as well. This is partial buy from Fnatic as a loss bonus racks up. They'll smoke in and Molotov apparently towards middle. It might be a CT one though. As the smokes are deployed. Flashbangs here. Just going to focus on quad and try and get a plant down, but I'm not sure that's possible, especially that grenade. It's quite a lot of damage as they get ready to boost.
There you go. Straight through quads, straight into all of the rifles. Looks like there's a nice setup here from the CTs and nothing doing for Fnatic. Being gunned down. And there you go, 10-2. Fnatic looking fairly lost, and they can't seem to get enough value on their banana pushes, and maybe perhaps that could be one of the issues for them. That FaZe are very, very, very focused on making sure there are always strong challenges there.
5 AKs for Fnatic. Just the one sniper rifle now for FaZe. A very well-equipped FaZe. Containment Molotov. Got to be careful when you see one of those on the T side. Sometimes you can have players running down the mid position. Looking second mid. Guardian blind. Takes a shot. moves back. Crims eats it. It's unfortunate timing for him. Banana still in the hands of FaZe Clan. The important parts of it. Grenade towards tree. I don't know if it meant to land like that, but he'll do an even better job than it might have. Scream 50 HP, wondering what's going on. Really unlucky for him. 4 and 5 for Fnatic with a focus towards B.
It's a tough life for Fnatic. At least they have B. Banana, that is. Not B. Yes.
Banana, Dan.
Leaving Scream to hold it. And they also have options to go back after they take top mid. We'll see if they go for it. Face level 3 towards that B position. Scream continues to harass. He's got a smoke as well. Are they going to go for a split onto B? That's also a possibility with the arch smoke as it is.
FaZe anticipating this push from the T's on Banana. They can hear them. Counter flashes here. They slow them down once again. More flashes from CT spawn. And they're starting to creep into the side. But Lofmeister, will he be... Ooh, does he see where the plant is? Somehow, I don't even think that smoke was supposed to land like that.
I think it is, you know. That looks like by design to me.
I think normally those smokes are supposed to bounce off the front of the fountain to block off.
Sure, I get that, but that looks like that was way too bespoke to get on the fountain and you couldn't see him. Yeah, I looked at it as just trying to get a plant attempt.
I don't know what the value of that is, though.
Because you can get this plant down without it being denied. They can't see you.
Yeah, but if it's on the floor, you could still do that. I'm sure.
I don't know what you mean. Like, they couldn't see him while he planted.
Yeah, but if the smoke was on the floor instead of on the fountain, because it would expose his feet running onto the site if Lofmeister wasn't blind, so... I think most of the time he just gets shot.
It's a mystery. Unless we see it again, replicated it in that same way, but Guardian in the middle, he's been an absolute problem. And he won't be able to connect one blind this time. Down to 8 points of health. Oh my god, he goes through. I don't even know. How does he do it? How does he get one out of that? Rain creeping around the apps will get taken down. Fnatic looking like they can finally win a round here.
Olaf and Nico left. Olaf now moving up the mid position, 1 versus 4. So he's pretty. His aim is on point today. Let's say that much. But will his positioning be as well to avoid a 2 versus 1 situation, or even worse than that? Nope, not this time. A 3rd round for Fnatic, and there's only 4 rounds they can win in this half now.
Final round of the half. Money obviously absolutely fine for FaZe. Fnatic will purchase up everything they can. The PP50s in reserve, the grenades. No AWP on the T side. Haven't really seen that being too impactful. Scream 6 kills, 13 deaths. Up against the double AWP setup once again. A FaZe here. They've got absolutely everything they require, of course. Molotov to stop the aggression at the very start, but there are smokes to extinguish that at the start and go for the challenge still. Lofmeister doesn't take it. Standard setup here. Guardian, no stranger to the mid picks, will be dissuaded this time. Doesn't actually get any damage right at the start. Rain is peeking for information. Will drop the incendiary as soon as he spots one. Might not be worth it now considering he took too much damage. Can't really justify re-peeking.
Timing on the incendiary, falling back, so blind and eliminated. Nico, does he get a line up there? The spray transfer not there in time. No time to keep the spray going. Needs teammates to give him some space, buy him some time now as Guardian comes in with the AWP. Can't quite find the mark. Oh, he catches Twist. Just trying to bunny hop his way, air strafe his way onto the bomb site. That's a bomb down. What a key frag from Guardian. As Nico's still on the bomb site. Now Deagle out going wild with it and somehow still stays alive.
How was he there all that time? Smoked himself off just hiding on the site. That was absolute carnage. However, all the carnage has favoured FaZe, the Kings of Anarchy, it seems.
3 rounds posted, none of them consecutive for Fnatic. Lots of resets there, but they did win the 3rd round and couldn't really get much going from there. 12-3 is a bit of a disaster, but still, it was the T side of Inferno. If they can win the pistol here, they have every chance to do the exact same towards Faze. They were capable of it on Mirage. Remember, they had so many eco victories there to get them in the game. They were 9-1 down on that map as well. Got a bit of an entry point from the Twist double kill. We'll see if this pistol can be won by them, though. Very aggressive once again, similar scenes, but it will be Faze challenging and converting the kills as they get the first 2. But this might not be done just yet. Lots of damage done, but now Crims probably goes down. It's just Scream alive and kicking in a 5 versus 1.
Disaster strikes.
Poor Scream, again in the same position. Seems unwinnable.
There's only one person on the actual site right now. Everybody else has left. They're all hunting. They're miles away. But he will not expect this. It makes no sense. So the round will go to Faze regardless.
Well, there it is. Faze sending 4 players towards the bottom and middle. Fnatic with the same approach, but all the shots going in favor of Faze there, 13-3. And now we do get to see what happens on the Fnatic side of things. Now they lost the CT pistol. They're going to take a full eco as well and use the $1,900 to buy up next round. That'll be for masses and or maybe M4s and Kevlar, depending whether they want the utility or not. So this is a guaranteed round for Faze pretty much here, unless something goes horribly wrong.
Horribly wrong, you say? I've seen that happen a few times for Faze, but I don't know, it just seems so unlikely here. But the good flash going in. Mac 10 doing its job though. And that seems like all the danger is now being cleaned up. Faze can trade into the bomb site. Trade to success. Oh. Goodbye, helmets. Close things off now. There we go. And it's over. 14-3. Now the game and the result rests singularly on this round.
Well, remember it is new patch this week. $1,900 in the 2nd round after losing the pistol. Take the full eco, and you do get M4s out here in the 3rd. They're looking for match points already, but we'll see whether they can overcome the M4s that are being presented here.
It's a buy round with 0 flashbangs. When do you see that?
The smokes instead. Smoke HEs. Faster pace from Faze. Looks like they want top mid. And will they get it? This okay for JW. He's got some support coming in. Maybe not quick enough though. Scream. He's done a fantastic job. He gets the bomb. And well, Guardian with a late trade attempt there.
Very late. Let's leave Carrigan in an impossible situation here. They were trying to punish with the fast approach towards the arch, but Scream, great utility usage. Not the same from Carrigan, I have to say, as he'll throw the Molotov towards middle. It's all not really, doesn't really matter. It gives away his position though. They'd ideally like to get an AK and save if possible. Doesn't look like that will happen though. He's just going to have to try and challenge. If he gets 1 kill, that'd actually be quite beneficial in terms of getting an extra $600. That might not be possible. There's great positioning from Twist to close things out, and it's down to Scream there with 3 kills. And yes, Guardian going for the smoke, trying to get that trade attempt. A little bit unorthodox, but if it worked out, might have had a chance. Great stray transfer there from Scream. Final kill, pretty easy for him. But there we go, a lifeline here, but the AK is coming out once again for Faze. I assume Nico has something on the floor. He'll be with us on the P250, in fact. So 4 AKs, 1 pistol.
And off they go. Enough grenades for an execute. Containment incendiary grenade from Fnatic. And they start to take the banana position. Very aggressive. Now is to come back on for Fnatic after that round. World of potential awaits. However, there's a world of pain in the hands of Faze with 4 AKs. Nico carrying the bomb for the time being. And if they go for a balcony burst, for example, he could be the man who jumps out, takes a bullet, since he's got basically no gun. Four smoke grenades. It seems it will be an execute towards A, although Nico's keeping them honest on Banana at the same time. So his arch taken away. Information seeking from Fnatic. Off they go.
Yeah, second time they've done that on Banana. They surely must be curious at this point. 35 seconds left, you've seen nothing there at all. You flashed it twice, but they're still staying with 2 on Banana. Will that be a mistake here that could cost them, because FaZe are geared to go? Crims, my goodness. Oh my god, he's walked straight into the jaws of the beast. Be punished.
How many does he even see to communicate to his team? He maybe saw one person there. Faze all over the site, but still, there are 9 people alive somehow. Stereo frags for Fnatic, a third one from JW. All of a sudden, things look a lot better for Fnatic.
That's insane. They get the opening pick there, but the smoke used from Fnatic was so strong. The fact they got a smoke down with about 20 seconds remaining and stayed alive for so long on that bomb site, there's so much chaos ensuing on the side there. The Phases couldn't find the frags, they're running out of time, they were panicking a little bit. And it will be Fnatic running away with the majority of the kills here. This, especially from JW, is fantastic. Those smokes, what I mentioned, made things very difficult indeed, as that should be the eco now, even with the plan for Faze. 14-5, and now just be on P250s and a singular, make it 2 of them, a Deagle there. So Nico and Rain with no armor, no nades, just trying to find the opening kills.
Another solid Banana take from Fnatic. Smokes down, and the area is cleared. Faze on the pistols now. Just keep an eye on how many rounds they lose in a row here. It's one of the streaks that they can go on. It's a negative one. Guardian's out to 1 HP. Oh. Grenades aren't really working out very well today, are they?
Not really, no. It looks like it's a little bit clumsy. But overall, Fnatic with the clean sweep didn't give much away at all. FaZe in contention for a bye once again. Fnatic, though, start their campaign after losing the pistol as well. Looked like we might be done, but they've got 3 rounds in a row. Slowly but surely closing the gap in terms of the score margins. And we'll see AKs across the board for FaZe here. They've got a decent amount of utility as well. Those Molotovs, a few flashbangs, the 5 smokes. Fnatic maybe want to change things up, go for an aggressive push towards Banana. There are 3 players there, the flashbang to be deployed as they start the sequence of events here with the smokes, the incendiaries, the smoker T-steps especially. Nades towards the logs as they continue to try and win control of Banana.
Flash over the top, it's big, it's worked a treat, forces the CTs back. Crims though, oh, he's going to be forced out of sandbags, smoke from a teammate to keep him in position, and that's going to make it awkward here for the T's to push in, but not now. Maybe that his teammate's gone down. 2 of them have gone down. They're still looking for the 3rd. They know that one could be there, but they have a 4 versus 3, not forcing the issue. Flashbang comes in again. Beautiful take from FaZe.
What does JW choose to do? Moving around and smoke the white, pick the transfer, really? In the pull position, just ahead. Fights back. Karrigan escapes with the bomb, however. And now there's a fast rotation towards A. It's gamble time. There is time on the clock for FaZe, but the faster they move, the better position they're most likely to have. And Fnatic have not rotated from the B bomb site just yet. The flashbang should give the game away, and the Xist starts to make his way over. JW left in situ for now, but soon he'll be on the way as well.
Goodness gracious. They tried to boost in spawn, wasted a lot of time. This is for match point FaZe holding up on the bombs. They got another smoke available for library as well. That's so powerful, especially in the retake. But incendiaries available for the CTs. They might boost behind this smoke, see what's available to them, if anything. And there is a shot there for JW. He's been amazing this round so far, but it looks like he might be out of luck here. And indeed he is. It's Rain to close things out. Fantastic work by FaZe. You can see that tug of war happening at the beginning of the round. All the utility deployed by 3 CTs, and they're willing to take the challenges as well. Another missed incendiary. Didn't catch that. That's amazing. As we will see the moment it all fell apart. The smoke down into position of the CT. That's going to be a frustrating moment there.
I thought that was a T Molotov.
Yes.
That's a big deal. My God.
Yeah, that kills the double peak as well when you smoke yourself off. Right, it's really falling to pieces. That could have hit Olofmeister. Goes in front of the barrels though. And there's one for the Fnatic side as well. 2 AWPs for Fnatic now. AWP sailing through. Olofmeister trying to bait. Spots Twist. Gets away without being shot. Twist cannot say the same. Taking heavy damage, I think, from a grenade. Well then, will Fnatic re-aggress towards Banana later on? We saw some pop flashes earlier looking for information. It seems Twist will take a shot and Scream will drop a smoke grenade in response to any aggression here from FaZe.
The creep. Is this the moment? Ready to burst. Scream's ready. In they go. Flashbang is pretty good actually. Scream only gets one. The Twist still alive at the back of the bomb site. Trying to smoke himself off. Can't buy enough time. A 4 versus 3 after plant. Retake perhaps as Scrim's will gun down an additional rotate, or one that's trying to catch rotation, but it's a 3v2 now. The bomb down. This is rough.
Especially with the positioning of Guardian there. He's at the barrels. CT will preempt it, but that's Crims going down. Exist left in the 3 versus 1 here. No grenades, has got the kit. It looks like he's completely out of this one. Decent attempt there, doesn't commit to check in the corner, and that will be to his detriment. It will be 16-6 there. FaZe looking much stronger. Remember, they did have a 9-1 lead on Mirage. They probably should have had a similar scoreline. They came down to those eco victories that enabled Fnatic to get back into it. They had a bit of success there towards the second half, but overall, FaZe looked much better. We have to say, that's hands down a Guardian MVP performance, right? That's got to be.
Yeah.
He completely wrecked him in the first half.
Yeah. Human highlight reel Guardian all over the place. So fast, so flicky. He knows his little wallbang through his wall as well, just like that. He's got his angles. Pretty thin piece of paper there, trying to defend those players, but Guardian says no. Guardian said no a lot of times.
Yeah, his performance really sealed the deal. In many cases, any small edges, like this, that was another round where it's just so weird kinds of shots he's able to pull off from that position with the AWP. It should have been something like a 3v3 after plant, but instead, because of Guardian, they just win the round. And when he's playing like that, it's always so fun to watch a team like FaZe. And unfortunately for Fnatic, playing with a stand-in as well as a new member, it's always going to be difficult.
We definitely had a lot of exciting moments. I have to say, Fnatic impressed me with some of their rounds. Unfortunately, couldn't make it more of a convincing scoreline. They had some great CT moments with the incendiaries, the smokes, but you could see there's definitely holes in their game. We talked about the clumsy utility usage there. I think it was personified in one of those final rounds. The incendiary lands on top of the CT, and they have to smoke themselves out. And you mentioned that's pretty much a double kill at that point, because at that stage, you've smoked your teammate out. He can't see anything. He can't back you up, and it all fell apart. But that's to be expected when you're playing with a stand-in. Maybe you can count it as even twos. Twist have probably practiced them for about a week at this point. So they're still rebuilding, trying to find their form. That is going to be 2 wins on the board, though, for FaZe. As expected, I think they were certainly the favourites going into that one. I hoped the second map would deliver like the first one did, but didn't quite happen. And that's going to be it for that particular matchup. We have got maybe a tantalising one next. Which way you want to look at it, I guess. It depends. It's going to be G2 versus Astralis. G2 looking to prove themselves in this league. Maybe not against Astralis, but we're hoping for some good games. We'll be back probably in about 10 minutes, maybe less or so. I'd say maybe 8 minutes we'll be back with that game, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back with G2 versus Astralis.